Uncle Jonathan! Oh, and Hattie!
When people keep hallucinating, they end up in asylums. Do you want to end up in an asylum?
No! Like your mother? I'm not like her. I'm not.
Nobody wants to visit a crazy old woman.
You're not crazy.
One of my most cherished possessions. A memento of the past. A golden memory, if you will. This belonged to my grandfather and his father before him. Strange, isn't it? To me, it still holds the same fascination as the day I first set eyes on it. But to those who step into my office here at Mansfield House, its attraction is quite limited. I suppose that's because they see it for what it is rather than what it was. By the way, my name is Essex, Winston Essex. And we have a guest here who once shared the same problem. She visited a house that her mother had bequeathed her. A house that, like this lamp for me, retained an enchantment which only she could appreciate. And fear.
Janet, is that you?
Yes, Mother.
I'm glad you got here. Let me see you. You look older.
It's been a long time.
Too long.
I know. I'm sorry.
Don't be. Nobody wants to visit a crazy old woman.
You're not crazy.
No, not now. It's because I'm dying. Did you know that?
They told me.
I just had to see you. My baby girl. So like me. So like me. I've left you the house.
Arethusa?
Wonderful old house where I grew up. It's yours now. Your aunt and uncle have been living there. You be kind to them.
Of course I will. Wait a minute. Why is it condemned?
Are you a friend?
I'm a relative, Janet Walcott.
Oh. Well, the place is a mess, inside and out. The wallpaper's peeling, the drains are all plugged up. The whole place is full of junk and rats. We warned them. They haven't done anything, so they have to be evicted.
When I was a little girl, my mother used to tell me how beautiful this house was.
Maybe years ago. Wait till you see it now.
pretty maids inside him, going to the ball, and the men surround them, handsome one and all. One has got a secret hidden behind her glove. She has been out dancing with a boy she loves. Golden memories, younger than spring or these, sweetest dreams that ever could be. Golden memories.
Hello.
Yeah?
I'm Janet Walcott. You're Uncle Jonathan? You're Aunt Hattie, right?
Janet,
Walcott.
Miriam's daughter.
oh dear Miriam, how is she?
My mother died last week.
Miriam's dead.
Little Miriam.
Poor child, huh?
Here, come sit in the swing with us.
We'll visit for a while before you have to go.
I don't have to go. There's really nothing for me out there. And I'd like to stay here. At least for a little while. And we've got the house to talk about.
What is there about the house to talk about?
Could I see the inside?
Oh, Hattie, look. There's a hummingbird.
Oh.
Excuse me, please. She wants to talk about the house.
I wonder why.
It's her house now that Miriam's dead.
Oh, dear. I wonder if they'll disturb her.
That's not the problem. The problem is, will she disturb them? Oh, hello. Janet, we'll show you the house now.
Absolutely beautiful.
It's a wonderful house. It's a happy house. We have been happy here, Jonathan, haven't we?
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed.
Of course, we haven't used this room much since my husband passed away.
We keep it as a memorial.
It's for my husband, James.
And Gray, too, Hattie.
Oh, yes, great, too.
Everything's so immaculate in here, but outside it's very wild.
Well, we can't bear to abuse anything in nature. We leave all the life outside alone.
Forgive me, I know how much this house means to you, and it's beautiful. But if you don't get the outside cleared up, you're gonna be evicted.
Oh, fiddle.
Well, there was a man outside tacking up a sign. This property is condemned.
We'll discuss it later.
Oh, of course. And we'll have some music, too. Come on.
It's nice to have company for a change.
We've lived absolutely alone since my husband's death.
Except for Gray, Hattie.
Oh, yes. The butler. He's dead now, too.
You know, I really would like to get the grounds cleared up tomorrow. so that we can keep the house and you won't be evicted.
Well, do you really think that young man is going to do what he says?
Yes, I do. And Hattie, please help me.
Well, we could make a day of it. We could have a whole frenzy of cleaning up. Huh, Hattie?
Yes, Jonathan. Maybe that Janet's arrival will bring us grace. Darling, we're going to put you in the rose room. It's almost cheerful.
It's lovely.
I suggest you turn the lamp down, but not out. That way, if you should awaken, you won't be startled by being in a strange room.
Good night, dear.
And thank you.
Baby girl. So like me. So like me.
you watch.
You are trying to get me drunk, Gray.
Oh, not a bit of it, sir.
Well, it's not going to work. And I'll show you right now.
Can't miss this.
Gray, you never were much good at this game.
Piece of Stilton, Mr. Dillon.
No, thank you, Gray.
You must have been dreaming, John.
No, I got up and I came downstairs.
You're walking in your sleep, dear?
They were calling each other by name, the same names that are on the tombstones.
Do you often walk in your sleep, Janet?
I don't know.
There, you see?
What are your plans, dear?
I want to stay here. And I want you to stay. Both of you.
again.
In another day or two, it'll all be trim and tidy. We're going to paint the house, and it's going to be just beautiful again. You see, they just never noticed that the paint was peeling, so would you please take down that sign, please?
What about the inside of the house?
It's immaculate. It's like a museum.
They must have had an army in to clean it up.
Please.
No rats?
Cats.
Yeah? I don't know. I'll have to talk to my boss.
Will you?
Want me to get a plumber to fix the drains?
They will, I promise.
Yeah? I wish you luck. I mean it.
Thanks. Jonathan, we have to have a plumber in to check the drain.
And we won't be evicted. Actually, we had the plumber in.
And what happened?
Well, he didn't find anything wrong with the drains. He checked everything out, right down to the cellar.
Well, did he check the cellar?
Oh, no, we wouldn't let him. He wanted to knock out a wall. Can you imagine that? We certainly won't let anyone weaken the foundations of this house.
Did you hear that?
What, dear? What?
That sound. That clicking sound. I've heard it before, Aunt Hattie.
Ah, that was our father's.
Beautiful, isn't she? 50-foot sloop, the Arethusa.
Like the house.
Oh, she was a beautiful boat. Only one flaw was rats. No matter how much strychnine we used, we never got rid of those rats.
Aunt Hattie, how did they die? The butler and your husband.
Champagne. Each was a good man in his way, but addicted to champagne.
6 bottles apiece was nothing. And, of course, to try to walk a deck in a storm, why, it was lucky Hattie and I get back to port.
Then they're not really buried outside?
Oh, no, sea. Dead at sea.
Jonathan, remember when they played billiards? The more champagne they drank, the better they played.
I remember.
What is it, Aunt Hattie? Tell me.
Oh, my husband married me for my money. And he drank. And he was a brutal bully.
He beat my sister. He might have killed her if Gray hadn't been around to protect her. And now it's bedtime. Here's a little tonic that we make ourselves. It's, you take it before you go to bed, help you to sleep.
Thank you.
There's nothing in all this world as good as a deep, all-night sleep without dreams. Come along, Hattie.
baby girl. So like me. So like me.
You weren't trying to get me drunk, right?
Oh, not a bit of it, sir.
Well, it's not going to work. you watch.
Oh, I think you need a rest, sir, if I may say so.
Try your luck.
Oh, splendid, splendid. Can't miss this.
You want to bet? Gray, you never were much good at this game.
In my youth, sir, in my youth. Piece of stilton, Mr. Dillon.
No, no, thank you, Gray.
Daddy! Uncle Jonathan! Oh, Aunt Hattie! Aunt Hattie! Aunt Hattie, come on! Come quick, please! I saw them. They were playing billiards, Gray and Mr. Dillon, in the billiard room. Please! Please, hurry! He's down there dead. Gray was cutting cheese and he took his knife and... Please! Please, hurry! Dillon was leaning over the table and Gray had a knife and he... Look!
You dream. You have nightmares.
I was wide awake. Clear as anything, I heard the sound of billiard balls.
Well, you know, your mother was a dreamer. She had wild dreams.
Oh, yes, and she walked in her sleep. Once in the dead of night, we found her up in a tree.
I'm not like that.
Oh, but it's people with imagination who are dreamers, and restless souls are sleepwalkers.
Well, you mustn't be alarmed. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Nothing to worry about.
And you should be grateful that you are a dreamer, that you have an imaginative, restless soul. Imagine how dreadful it would be if you were to just snore your life away, dreamless. Oh, you didn't take your tonic.
No wonder you had fitful sleep.
Here now, bottoms up. You know what I always say when I can't sleep?
Oh, she'll sleep all right now.
I always say, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John harnessed the horse and all got on.
Dillon didn't die at sea, did he?
What? Why do you say that?
He died right here. Gray stuck a knife in his back.
When you can't tell dreams from reality, you're hallucinating. When people keep hallucinating, they end up in asylums. Do you want to end up in an asylum?
Like your mother, she had to be put away. She died in that place. Doesn't that frighten you? Didn't it always frighten you?
No! I'm not like her. I'm not.
There. Drink your tonic, child. Sometimes we need a shock to bring us to our senses.
We don't want what happened to your mother to happen to you.
Oh, no, indeed. No, we don't want that. Well, don't worry about it. You're not alone anymore. You have us now.
and John harnessed the horse and all got on. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John harnessed the horse and all got on. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John harnessed the horse and all got on.
Oh, I think you need a rest, sir, if I may say so.
Try your luck.
Piece of Stilton, Mr. Dillon.
No, thank you, Gray.
My baby girl. So like me. So like me. So like me. So like me.
Hello? I dropped by to tell you that I can't do any more with the health department. Tomorrow's the deadline. I'm sorry. I thought you'd be upset.
Children don't have to turn out like their parents, do they?
I don't understand.
I never had children. I never got married. I was afraid.
Are you okay?
The days aren't so bad, but the nights, like last night, it was so real. I heard the sound of billiard balls. I got up, I went downstairs, and two men were playing in the billiard room. And then one of them took a knife and...
Damn it! Well, Mr. Collins snooping again.
No, I just wanted to tell you that tomorrow was the last day.
Fiddle.
Tomorrow, the sheriff is going through your house from the attic to the cellar. And if it's still the way it was before, he's going to evict you.
Don't let me keep you, sir. Goodbye, Mr. Collins.
Good day.
No!
The doctor's here, dear.
What doctor? Why did you call a doctor?
Well, I haven't actually called him yet. I was about to when I saw you talking to that unpleasant young man. But I want to call him. I want you to have a little talk with him. He's a very wise, gentle man. And I've told him about the death of your mother and how recently you've become disturbed.
He's a psychiatrist, isn't he? I don't need a psychiatrist. It's not me. It's this house, isn't it? Isn't it?
He'll just want to have a chat with you, dear. Recommend rest. And all these fantasies will stop.
What if they don't?
Oh, they will, my dear. They will, I promise you. Come, let's go indoors.
No! I don't want to see him. I won't see him.
All right. No doctor. Just a glass of tonic. And a good sleep.
I love the candlelight. It gives it a soft glow.
That's why we've never wired the place. Electricity is harsh. Candles and kerosene are soft and romantic. They give a glow to life.
Sorry I'm late. I had to stop to see a little friend. She was so lonely, I lingered to cheer her.
Your soup plate is in the oven keeping hot, Fred. Get it, please.
You get it. I said you get the soup plate.
I will not.
Very well, then. Get it, Jonathan. No. Is there champagne cold?
It's on the sideboard behind you.
Get it. Get it. What we need around here is a butler.
We have a butler.
You had a butler. But your butler did away with his master, as was requested. In fact, he was paid a most handsome sum of money by, I believe it was by you too, wasn't it? Now we have a new lord of the manor. There's not a thing you can do about it, because if you try, I shall divulge why the cellar is kept sealed. So, Hattie, old girl, you get me some champagne. Jonathan, old boy, get up and fetch me that hot plate.
Won't you join us in a toast, Ray?
Toast?
To the new lord of the manor.
That's the spirit. Bottoms up.
No. No!
Hello, dear. How did you sleep?
I hope you like scrambled eggs and kippered herring and toasted scones.
I'm going to leave this place.
What? Your home? Your house? Where would you go?
I don't know.
Well, that's a very important decision, but first you must drink your tonic. Oh, what a lovely day. In fact, I'd say today may be one of the loveliest ones ever to grace this planet.
We actually saw an indigo bunting.
Did you dream? Did you hallucinate last night?
No.
You can tell us. Tell us. It'll make you feel better.
I dreamed how Gray was murdered. And I dreamed where both the bodies are.
Oh, my. I'll have to call the doctor.
No! I don't want to be put away!
Oh, no, dear. Nothing like that.
Oh, we promise.
Don't lock me in! Don't lock me in, you promise! I don't want to be put away!
Father's dead. Oh, poor thing.
Only family. Nearest kin.
How fortunate we can afford a private home. Imagine sending that sweet child to a public institution.
Yes? I came to see how Janet is. Yesterday she wasn't feeling too well.
Oh, that was nothing.
Well, can I see her?
Well, she's gone.
Gone.
She left last night on the bus to New York.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you.
We've called the movers, and tomorrow, just give it till tomorrow, everything will be out there, all the old
We're buying all new furniture.
We've called the cleaning people and the plumbing people. Everything will be perfect by tomorrow.
Well, the ground sure look better. And you got the gates fixed.
Well, the painters are starting right away. Now, Sheriff, everything is going to be right now.
Well, if you do everything like you say, then you won't have to move.
Baby girl. So like me. So like me.
No, I'm not like her. I'm not.
Baby. So like me. So like me.
Drunk, Gray. Oh, not a bit of it, sir.
Oh, God, do I really see it? Am I dreaming? Is it me? Or is it the house? This house.
No! Don't lock me in!
They said you'd gone. Of course, I didn't believe them.
You're real.
Yeah, as far as I know.
Please. Please help me. If you see it too, then I'm all right. Please.
What?
Look, there.
Wow. Who are they? How'd they get here?
You see them?
Of course.
Then I'm all right. I'm all right, then I can live. I'm sane.
Miss Hattie? Jonathan? Could I talk to you a bit?
Won't you join us in the swing?
Oh, what's that?
A nighthawk. They screech like that when diving on small insects and such like. Oh, there's the whippoorwill, the nighthawk's gentle cousin.
I much prefer the whippoorwill.
Oh, yes. So do I. So do I.
Living in the past is not terribly productive, I've discovered. It's too easy to become entangled in its haunting web. It can distort the present, sometimes out of all recognition. But fortunately, most of us can draw that fine line between what is and what was. We can see things as they are, not as they used to be. Perhaps that isn't wholly a good thing. Perhaps if we could just occasionally drift back to times past and almost forgotten. But that's just wishful thinking, I'm afraid. Oh, and now, here are some scenes from our next adventure on Ghost Story.
Mr. Mundy, will you keep him tied up at night?
No one's complaining. But you.
I have the strangest feeling that dog blames me for Frank's death.